What's up, guys? We got some cool stuff coming for the truck here that may or may not affect fuel mileage. So I wanted to do a video first on fuel mileage, highway, freeway for 23 through current, high output Powerstroke. So these things are awesome. I just picked it up, but like 2,000 miles on it already. And I'm very, very surprised with the fuel mileage. Way better than any other diesel I've had, at least the calculator. So today we're gonna manually calculate it. We're gonna stop in, fill it all the way up. Then we're just gonna jump on the freeway, set it at 75. I know a lot of people do like 65, 70 for maximum fuel economy. Out here in Utah, a lot of our speed limits are 75. Today, the road we're going is actually 80. So I'll just chill over in the slower lane, set the cruise at 75. And we're just gonna go a half an hour, turn around, a half an hour back. Same road, so if there's a little bit of uphills or downhills, going the other way, it'll reverse it and make up for everything that was downhill will be up, everything that was uphill will be down. So it should be super, super fair. And I think you guys will really like it. But like I said, we'll set 75 miles an hour, see what the fuel economy is going a little while. And then when we get the bigger wheels and tires on and lift, I'll do the exact same thing so we can see the difference of stock versus 35s. And then when I put it on 37s, we'll do 35s versus 37s, and then we can see a comparison. So you'll actually know exactly how much. We'll do the same route every time with the different tires. So we are dropping it off for lift, wheels, and tires today. So real quick, before we do that, I did want to get this video done so we can at least see stock fuel mileage on a Ford Powerstroke F350 high output. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna come in here, the same gas station both times too, when we fill up and when we end, so we know exactly that the pumps, everything were the same. We'll just go set it on the full little stopper thing, and then once it clicks, that's where we stop. We won't sit there and try to fill it up because it's hard to duplicate that, but we know it should click the same time every time. So we will pull in here, fill it up all the way. Once it clicks, then we'll set the trip, and then we will go, and then like I said, the route would be identical there and back. And so we should be all set. Like I said, just pulling up here, fill it up, and then we will head on a little journey and keep track for our fuel mileage. Again, the truck is a 2024 F350 Powerstroke with the high output. Again, super excited, and I have been very impressed with the fuel mileage so far. All right, so we're gonna reset this. Still at the pump, haven't moved, reset this, and then like I said, we'll roll into the same pump. So the whole route, the big loop, will all be the same. And we will manually calculate it as well, but I wanted to reset this as well. We'll see, right now is 13,087.3 miles. We'll reset trip one. And then we'll keep track of our mileage. Here we go. So like I mentioned here, we'll set the cruise at 75. I'm just getting on the on-ramp right now. The one thing, man, I will tell you, this high output, it has a ton of power. My other truck had a few little modifications, if you know what I mean. And it was a 2017 6.7, and it had a lot of power as well, but this is just for factory, man, this thing, there's nothing left to be desired. Yeah, you can go build them or whatever, but as far as like, yeah, I want something with tons of power, pull anything, I don't want it to feel gutless. The high output is so awesome. I am getting used to the 10 speed, but I love it. You can barely feel what it's doing. Just set the cruise to 75, just so you guys know. Like I said, in Utah, we are lucky. Like this road right here is an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. So I know a lot of you guys will probably not even be able to have a speed limit of 75, but right here, we usually cruise 75 most places we go. You know, if I was on this, I would do 80, but for the sake of fuel mileage, I think at 75, it's either going to be that or better if you do go a little bit slower. So whatever the fuel mileage is here, that's what you'll get at 75, or better if you're a little bit slower typically. But yeah, going back to talking about the 10-speed, I really like it. I was skeptical. A lot of people talk crap on it, but I've really been impressed with it. I like that you don't really feel it shift. It's so smooth. I haven't towed with it yet, so I am excited to do that. I know as far as strength and reliability and stuff, it does have kind of a bad rep, but you know, that's part of why I did it the way I did it. We'll have full warranty, and so we will get a few years out of the warranty and everything, so hopefully it's all good. But yeah, super excited. Just want to touch base on some of that. I do like the driving with the 10-speed, just daily driving, freeway driving with the 10-speed better than the 6-speed. I did like the 6-speed as well. Like, that truck was awesome too. So, but if I did have to choose, the smoothness and everything of this 10-speed has been awesome. So like I said, we reset. You can see up here on the heads-up display, which I also love, that we've got the cruise set to 75. I do love the heads-up display. It's awesome. At first, I did not like it in my way. Don't mind this rock chip here. My wife got that the, like, I don't know, third day we had it, so I have a new windshield scheduled. But I do love the heads-up display. It has been awesome. But yeah. And some of the other features while we are inside that I like better than the 2017 Platinum is I like the full digital gauge cluster. I think that's really nice. It really modernizes it. As well as this screen has been so awesome. Wireless CarPlay, full screen CarPlay. You wouldn't think it makes that much of a difference, but the driving experience with the bigger screen and allowing it to be wireless CarPlay with full screen, it has helped a ton. The navigation, everything, super good. I've been really impressed with it, and it is very quiet and smooth. I love the feel of the new steering wheel. Just different enough that it feels more luxurious. You can tell there's definitely been some ingenuity in here. The seats, I do love the max recline seats with the shoulder adjustments as well. My wife really likes them too. They are super comfy. The only thing really so far interior wise that I'm like, I don't understand why they haven't done it yet, because a lot of other people have, even my wife's Kia, is the mirror. I wish it had a digital mirror, but it's okay. It doesn't make a huge difference, but I do think the digital mirrors are nice on the other brands of trucks and even some cars out there. All right, we are currently 21.1 miles in. I think we'll go maybe 30, turn around 30, do a 60-mile loop. Should be pretty good. Long enough terrain to kind of hit everything, so it's not like, oh, we just went down some hills and cheated the system, whatever. A good, just, if anyone wants to look up the loop, right? We started in Summit Ridge, Santaquin, went south past Nephi. I'll tell you where we go right now. We just passed mile marker 221. We'll go off, turn over, go back right back to Summit Ridge, fill up at the Chevron right there. But just wanted to do a quick touch in. Just past 20 miles, we're at 21.8 miles, and it is impressive. Done 75 the whole time, no slow ups, no traffic, and check it out. If the clock's accurate, right, 22 and a half, almost 22.4 miles per gallon. That is awesome. If this is accurate, hopefully we go back and it's accurate. But man, most diesel trucks I've had, again, I've never had a 10-speed, so that could be a huge part of it, but most diesel trucks I've had are 18 is really, really good, and usually you're between 13 to 15. Again, I haven't had many on stocks or whatever, so we're gonna see if the tires make that big of difference. When we go to 35s, I'm gonna do this same loop, and we'll see how bad it is. If it's really bad, I'll just stay on 35s and not do the same drop to 37s. But I'm actually excited about it, right? 22.6 right now at 23 miles. That is awesome. Again, we need to calculate it manually, make sure that the clock is accurate, but I'm hoping that it is, because that is actually impressive. I gotta give it to him. That is impressive. All right, guys, we are just about to get off the exit. Made it to Mills is what it's called. So we went from Summit Ridge, Santaquin to the Mills exit. It is exit, coming up on the sign right here, exit 207. So we will get off exit 207, turn right around back on the freeway. But check this out, I'm actually so excited. 35.3 miles with an average of 23.2 miles per gallon at 75 miles an hour. Come on, guys. For a full-size 1-ton truck with over 500 horsepower, over 1,200 foot-pounds of torque, we're getting over 23 miles per gallon on 35 miles. I hope the clock's right. Like I said, we'll manually calculate it, but come on, that is impressive. I don't care if you're a Ford guy or not, but being able to produce something with this much horsepower and torque and still get that kind of fuel mileage, that is crazy. That's like if you would have told the guys back in the day with their 1-ton gassers, 454s, that they're gonna get 23 miles a gallon out of a full-size diesel one day when they're sitting there pulling, or not pulling, but even just driving at 8 miles a gallon. And I know that's true, or 6, because I had one. A 1984 Chevy with a 350 in it. Man, they would never have believed you. So I am super excited on this. This has been really cool. Hopefully going back, it doesn't lower the average too much, and hopefully the clock is as accurate as the manual calculations. But we just turned around, jumping on the freeway right now, 36.3 miles we've done so far, and we'll head back, and that should give us a good loop of over 70 miles. So yeah, but that's just the touching bases about halfway, and we'll touch bases when we get there. All right, guys, we just got off the exit, Summit Ridge, Santaquin, and these numbers are surprising. I was hoping to be like around 19 or more, and this has really blown my mind, but I'm hoping that they're accurate because it's almost too good to be true. I'm sitting at 23.9 in 71.5 miles, 23.9 miles per gallon on a 71.5 mile loop. We did just get off the exit, and we're driving down to this gas station right here. Same one we started on, Chevron off Summit Ridge, right across from the Murdoch Ford. We're gonna roll in here and hurry and fill up, but 23.9 and 72 miles. Man, we'll even go to the exact same pump we were at just so it's all fair, but can you guys even believe it? No way. But I just drove an hour for $12.20. All right, guys, so we did 3.299 gallons. Let's get in the truck, see how many miles it says. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Exactly 72 miles. 1 hour, 1 minute, and 3.299 gallons, 72 miles. All right, I just did it. That is 21.83 miles per gallon. So the clock is off by 2 miles per gallon. That is good to know, but still 72 miles, 75 miles an hour, 21.82 or 83, whatever I just said, miles per gallon. I'm stoked. Again, that is stock, 75 miles. Start in Summit Ridge, Santaquin, exit, go all the way to Mills, turn around, get off Summit Ridge, Santaquin. Again, comment below, is that good? Is that bad? I'm stoked on it. None of my other trucks have had it, but this is the only truck I've had on stock wheels. So let's throw the 35s on and see what it does on the same loop. We'll do that after I get the truck back. So this will end just normal stock fuel mileage. I'll add this, a little bit of information on this one in the next video, but for this video, anyone who is interested in the fuel mileage at 75 miles an hour on a high output Powerstroke with the 10 speed should be about the same from 2023 to current. That's what you got. 21.83 freeway, 75 miles an hour. I'm happy. That's awesome compared to my other trucks. And if you guys have any questions, anything to see the future, like future builds, future videos, what the difference of 35s versus stocks, like and subscribe. We'll have more videos. I try to post a video every Monday, something about either diesel trucks or Jeeps. Follow us on TikTok. All of our socials are Skinners_dose. Thanks so much for watching. I'm excited. Hope you're excited. Stay on the journey.